Let's draw those shoulders up by the ears. Oh, get that, Jules. Thank you. Kind of feels nice today. Shoulders up by the ears, except when the little kids go by. For child care. Let's just roll those shoulders up by those ears and then back and down. And good morning, everybody. Got a big full Zoom house this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, lots of little squares. Not as many as ADT, but you know, I'm getting there. And now tick-tock your head to the side, lift with the chest, kind of let those ribs float up off those hips and tuck the chin in towards your chest. And let's just move the head side to side. Deep breath in, and then draw your chin towards your chest. Breathe that out. Nice. Stay with this a few more times. And now let's begin to add your arms with that as you sweep up and bring the hands into the heart as you start to breathe that out. Inhale, reaching up, look to the thumbs, and now draw the hands back into the heart. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in and bring your hands into the heart on the exhale. Move from side to side and just really imagine opening up through the side body and then through your ribs here. And that looks good. Get it kind of unstuck here. Just stay with that flow. And after balancing out both sides, come back to center, reach this up, draw the hands down into the heart. Walk your fingertips forward, just kind of reach in front of you. Good, good, good. Reach. And tuck your chin in towards the chest as you work your way back up, reaching up, and then hands into heart on the exhale. Straight up. And roll through your shoulders, fidget, and then let's start to circle with your chest. And then exhale, roll the shoulders down and continue with more. Going 70s today with our music kids. Whoop, whoop. Turn the volume on. And circle the other direction. Awesome. Ooh, I'm the middle square today. Bingo.
Oh, it's square, remember?
You figured that out. Yes, you always wanted to be in the middle. I'm shocked that they have not brought that show back, Hollywood Squares, because they brought back every other goofy game show. And reach that up. Bring the hands down in on the exhale. Walk the fingertips forward as you release. No competition, no judgment. Be here for your best self today. Walk your hands over to your right. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Bring it back to center. And then your other side. And bring that back to center. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And let us roll that all the way up. Reach it up. And bring that in on the exhale. Let's roll through onto all fours as you come into your very first cat-cow. Kind of energize the spine.
There we go. Move into spinal balance. Reach your right hand out with your left heel. Big reach. Spread your fingertips wide. On the exhale, draw it down, and then trade it to the other side. Move into your spinal balance. Yeah, that looks great. Like you're going to shake my hand. Big, big reach. Spread your fingertips wide. Awesome, awesome. And then after balancing out both sides, let's move back into our first child's pose. We'll just be here for about a good minute. Just kind of sink back through your hips. Let your hips kind of fidget a little bit side to side. Draw your third eye towards the mat. And let's come into your personal mantra today, your affirmation, your practice. Take a deeper Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out as you exhale. Couple more. Deep breath in through the nose. And then open up your jaw as you release that out. Press firmly with your right palm, reach your left arm under. And just send that under just one time. You can let the hips rise if you'd like, or keep your hips low. Oh, that looks beautiful, nice job. Kind of turn your head a little bit, massage the side of the head. Seriously, these are so cute. Trade it to the other side. Inhale here, exhale, send it through. And we'll work a little bit more on our hip openers today and chest. All the good stuff. Move back to all fours. And now let's take our time as you work your way into your first downward dog, just for us to get a little bit more space in our calves, and also to check in with if you went water skiing this weekend. I don't know. I did not. You'd have to bubble wrap me if you ever see me skiing. That would be a big no. Or save me if you ever see me skiing. No. Pedal it out. As you take that inhale, draw the knees back to earth, bend the elbows, gaze up. And then on the exhale, shift your hips up and back like a slide, ears between your biceps. Walk your dog out a few more times. And then we'll just stay with this flow. Knees bend, tilt sacrum up. Exhale, down dog. Heels towards the mat. Couple more times. And we'll meet in our downward dog. Kind of march your feet out. Turn our head to no. Step our right foot through. Roll back and down through your shoulders. Start to bring the back knee down and up. Here's where you can use blocks if you'd like, or both hands can come onto the inside. Just getting a little bit warmer in through the hip. Drawing the back knee down, moving forward and then back. Kind of drag that heel or point your foot. And then as we shift forward and back, start to rotate maybe your right foot out, draw the right knee out, bring it back, align the foot forward and the knee, and then maybe rotate your foot in just to change that up a little bit. Good. And now let's meet at the very top of the mat. Walk toe knee back with your left side and come into lizard. So big first posture. Roll the shoulder blades back. You can use the blocks to bring the earth closer to you. Hug the knee in for starting out here. Get my little Mickey Mouse watch on here. So you were out there, Barb, with the snowstorm then, weren't you? Oh, you missed it? You are so smart. You little cutie patootie. I'm going to go back to Mo, where there's no snow. I know, that one picture you showed off your balcony where it was just all this, you couldn't even see your mountains. That just, how dare they do that to your view? You paid good money for that view. Mackenzie and her boyfriend went up to Boulder and they went hiking and there were like 5 or 6 false peaks or something. I don't know. I don't hike, but she said, I thought we were going to die, Mom. She goes, then this young guy goes by with a baby on his back and a 3-year-old kicking her ass. And then she's in an older man zoomed by and she goes, he had poles. She goes, I decided poles were the secret. I said, I don't know if that had anything to do with the poles. I think you just need to hike more, work out more. Yeah, it was straight up, some of them. Let's start to open that knee out and then hug the knee back in. Open the knee out and draw it back in. Now leave that knee open and we can stay looking forward, or you can feel a rotation as you look over your back shoulder. Roll that shoulder back, gaze over the back shoulder. Yeah, and if it feels good to you today, you can reach back towards your foot. Some days my hips don't mind this, some days they do. Yeah, that will happen there too. Yeah, it will, because you're using more of your hamstring to draw that up. Slowly release that, hug the knee back in. And now I'm going to use my blocks again. Let's move forward and then back. Kind of point your foot, walk your blocks right underneath the shoulders. Let's find our way back. And then for this first series with hamstring, now you can set your rump right on that heel and set on our block. It's kind of what I prefer. It keeps my hips level and balanced. You can set on the ground though. If you choose to sit on the ground though, peel open through your calf. You can use your other block for support. Again, you point your foot, fidget, and then hinge forward. Exhale. That looks good. Nice job. Spread your toes a little bit wider. Begin to work your way back up. Interlace your fingertips, press up, add a twist, look over your left shoulder. Come back to center and twist and look over your other side. Bring it back. Draw the hands now into the heart on the exhale. Slide your foot in. And now let's do some pyramid posture and then we'll work on our splits. So scoot your right foot forward, start to bend the knee and feet hip distance and maybe even shorten your stance here. but send the back heel towards the mat, rotating the right hip back, feet hip distance. Light on the blocks, maybe gaze up, keep our spine long. Now we'll come to the very top, add some calf raises here in the back foot. Now draw the front foot to you like you're pushing on the gas, and then draw that up. Lift with your chest, go into a half lift, and now drape over the front leg. Press through your back heel. Let your upper body release and relax. Nice. Release the back of the neck. Press firmly into your blocks. Let's draw the back knee down and then begin to scoot your front foot forward and then toe-knee your other leg back. Use your blocks though, they really can help by keeping you nice and strong here. You can sit on your block or blocks, but rotate that left hip forward. We're smiling. Hinge forward. Okay. When I first started teaching aerobics, I thought that's the way you got energy in the class. So just crank the music. Here, I'll turn that up. Press into it. Start to walk the knee in. If you need help getting that out, let me know. Walk your other knee back. Come to all fours. Tap out your feet here. Slinky through your body. Downward dog. Tailbone comes up. Walk your feet out. Gaze towards your belly button. Look at your hands. Come back to all fours. Step your left foot forward. Is that turning that up? Okay, I can't hear it sometimes. Left foot comes forward. Use your blocks. Now let's start to pick up the back knee, lifting that up and then bringing it down. Good. Do you want a blanket? You're good? Anybody else want a blanket? Okay. And now we'll bring the knee down. Stack both of our blocks on the inside. Roll back through your shoulders. We want to see the foot on our left side. So again, scooch that right leg back as far as you can, keeping the knee stacked above the heel. And then we can draw both elbows in if you like. Roll the shoulders out of the ears and hug that knee in. So we're not rotating and rolling into the ankle here. Toes are spread wide. Keep it active as you hug the knee in. Let's begin to open the left knee out, hug it back in, open it out. Let's allow that left knee to open, but we're not going to roll into the ankle. So stay anchored with your front foot, or if you spread your toes wide, that's going to help too. Feel a rotation through your shoulders, maybe your back hand in your back pocket. And if you reached for your foot the last time, go for it. Roll back through that shoulder though. Shall look over your left shoulder. There you go. Thank you. Slowly release your foot if you've had a hold of that. Now hug the knee back in. Press with our palms. Kind of reset your spacing here. You move forward and back a little bit. And now find our blocks if you were using them. Let's move forward and then back. Press through the front of the pad of the foot. Hinge forward and then back.
I've been to the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name.
And now let's find our way back as we just start out with this nice gentle hamstring stretch. Again, you can set up on your block if you'd like. Use your other block for support. Sometimes because I am hypermobile where my knee can go scoopy, especially on this one, I'm going to add a block underneath it. Lift your chest, hinge forward. Kind of gaze up a little bit and then soften those shoulders. Spread those toes wide. Good. Either point your foot or flex it.
You can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. Sing it!
La 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 la. I'm on a different sound, I think, song than you all are. They said sing loud and proud here. I said, okay. That's what I heard. Bring it up. Why, thank you. Press it up, roll back. There's actually nobody here. I just pretend that I'm talking to people. Look over your right shoulder. It worked as a child, reach up. Still working now. Look over your left shoulder. Bring it back. And now hands into the heart. Exhale. Grab your block. Start with our split. Bring your blocks right underneath the shoulders so you use your core here. Walk your heel out and then toe knee back. I kind of lift up and down a little bit, adjust my hips. You do you on these. We need to start playing his Instagram every morning before this class. What's he say when he opens? Yes, that's what he said. You have to follow him on Instagram. Honey. We're talking about Leslie Jordan. He starts out his Instagram. Well, shit. How y'all doing? And he's usually laying in his bed and his hair's all cockeyed and he's just talking. It's just funny. Oh, that is his pillow talk. You're right. Maybe hinge forward. He's just naturally a hoot. Bring it up, roll back through your shoulders, and let's come out of this. Sensei did not say, grasshopper, to get out of split. You have to do like 100 jumping jacks. Somebody got out of this early here, and they're in big trouble. Let's slide that back. No judgment, no expectations. Don't you get out of split, girl. Let's walk our blocks to the side. Down dog, pedal it out. That's very, very true. Your bones are good to do it. Come back to all fours when you've done kind of exploring your down dog. Step your left foot forward again. We forgot pyramid. Feet hip distance. Start to move through the hips. Keep your spine long here. And then add some calf raises with your back foot. Lift with your chest and then draw the belly towards the top of your quad. Let's do that a couple more times. As you inhale, belly towards the quad, exhale. And one more time, release over the leg.
Well, he looked down at my silver chain. He said, I'll give you $1.
Bending your front knee. Move our blocks to the side. Step back to plank. And let's come to the knees. Melt all the way down. Open up the front body. Let's create our wave in 3. As you lift the chest, energize through the top of the legs. Exhale, melt. 2 more. Stack our forearms, bend your knees, windshield wiper feet side to side, gaze to the right or the left, whatever feels good. You've been driving in the car, this kind of feels nice. Look the other way, shoulders out of your ears. Straightening your legs, roll to a side that you can see, stack our hips, press through the bottom foot and come into tree. So our top knee is either towards the ceiling or above the knee, your foot, either below or above the knee in your tree. It's just getting us to kind of fire up a little bit more through your core. Good. Bring our top hand, bring this behind you so we're not going to roll forward. Reach our top arm to the bottom hand and create an OK around your wrist and just go long here. Roll all the way onto your back. Whatever leg that you had straight, keep that straight and let the hip open again. So now you're laying on your back, but you're in tree as if you were standing. So fidget, notice where you're having to use a little extra for your mula bandha. Maybe you're having to help keep your knee lifted. Bring our hands to our hips and just notice if our pelvis is level. And then reach your arms out into a big T. On the inhale, bring the knee up, hug your knee into your chest. Make some circles with that knee and the hip. Other direction. Now cross your knee over. Here's where if you wanted to, you could add a block underneath your knee. Let your hips rock. Now your left arm can be over your head to the outside, whatever feels good. Wherever you need the most space in your chest. Massage the back of the head. If you want to here, whatever leg that you have straight, use that hand to catch your bottom foot. Yeah. Other foot, Sandy. Your right arm's gonna catch your left foot. So catch your tail, there you go. That looks great. If you wanted to, the top leg, straighten that leg and bring your foot into your hand. So there you go. That's it, Mark. That's it, good. That shoulder be heavy though. First release your top foot, now your tail. Work your way onto your stomach once again, into Sphinx. Shoulders right underneath, that's the hardest part is getting back. Shoulders right underneath your elbows underneath your shoulders. Shake out your hips, get space in this front body, draw your chin towards your chest. And let's do this on our other side. Reach your other arm out, move into your tree, flex your foot, top foot below or above the knee. Bring your top hand behind so you get the spacing and long body. And then reach your top arm over, make an okay with your bottom hand. Create space. Release your arms, slowly work your way back onto your back. Lift your hips up, exploring bridge, shoulders to the mat. Open up that knee to tree, so just as if you're laying on your back, but you're standing. So flex your long leg, open your arms out to a big T. On the inhale, bring the bent knee up, and let's cross this over, keeping our shoulders to the mat. Rock your hips. Move through this. Get a little bit more in your lower back. Change the pattern of your psoas there. Now we can stay just right here. Whatever your outside arm is, lift with your shoulders. See if you can catch your bottom foot or the leg that's been straight. Then if you wanted, straighten your top leg and place your big toe into your hand. And look the opposite way if you want. Good, that looks great. Couple more breaths. First, release that top leg, then release your bottom. And here we go again. Roll back onto your stomach. Woo-hoo. Bring it back and shake out your hips. Look over your right shoulder, let your hip come up. Press with your top of your feet, your thighs. Look over your other shoulder. Bring it back. And now let's move into a half bow. So with this, I'd like you to keep your chest externally open. So we can start out with your forehead on your forearm. Reach your right arm out, catch the inside of your right foot shin. You can also open the knee to catch it, but then please hug that back in. And then kick your foot into your hand. That's going to give you that lift with the chest. And on the exhale, bring your heel towards your glute. You can feel a rotation through the shoulder if you want. And forehead to the mat. Heel towards your booty. Oh, that looks good. And release your foot. Straight it to the other side. You've kind of got your arms in front of you like a genie. Forehead can, again, stay to the forearm. Reach your left arm out. Sweep it behind you. Catch the inside of your shin. Kick that shin into the hand. Your half bow. You point flex your foot. And then on the exhale, draw your heel towards your butt and release your upper body. and release your foot. Inhale, draw it back up, shift back into child's pose, and let's come forward with it. And then come back into child's pose. Open your knees out a little bit wider, maybe heels towards your butt towards your heels. Just come forward one more time. And then let's meet into child's pose. Exhale. If your forehead is supported, reach your arms behind you and let your hands just be soft. Soften the jaw. Find our way back to all fours. Lift it up. Reach your right foot out. It's like a kickstand. So if I face you guys, it's like out to the outside like that. And you're flexing your foot. And then walk your left hand out and your right hand out, and then draw your chest towards the mat. Shake out those shoulders a little bit, hips right above that knee. Keep your legs really strong so you can kind of melt in this variation of puppy dog. Walk your hands back in underneath your shoulders. Just trade it to the other side. Kickstand, kind of move forward and back so you feel those hips right above that knee. Keep that outside leg strong. And then walk your fingertips in front of you like your hands are on top of two cupcakes. Melt your chest down towards the earth. Looks good, looks good. Release, release, release. Chest towards the mat. Where are you gripping, in the shoulders or your neck? Press with your palms. Come back to all fours. Roll back through your shoulders. If we're here in the studio, let's split it. We're going to move into a frog. So for those of you that are at home, you can roll up your mat if you wanted to. We're going to bring our knees out to the side and you kick your feet out like a frog. It's probably my least favorite posture in the whole world, but we're gonna try it today. Yeah, there you go. Use your mat there. So there's a fine line. I mean, when you shift forward and then back, you're like, oh, there it is. There's your happy frog. So you can just be all blissful and act like you're doing it, or be on your lily pad. Yeah. There's some foxy frogs here today, I'm just saying. Their faces are all blissful, just like you guys at home. I can't ever hear what they're whispering about because they have the headphones in. They're saying, I love frogs. I said, I know. I did not come out of that. I'm just getting a drink. Alrighty. Press with your palms, work your way up. And then lift your knees up, rotate your feet. And then just stretch out your chest here. Open wide straddle, variation with the upper body like down dog. Press through your little toes, anchor with your feet. Keep your right palm where it is. Reach your left arm under and look underneath your right armpit. Trade it to the other side. Left hand comes in front of you, right arm reaches through. Look underneath left armpit. And bring your hands back in. Adjust your mats. You guys got it. Good. Now toe heel in and let's set back into our seated squat. Now here, if you want, you can set up on a couple blocks if you'd like. Roll back through the shoulders though and press the palms together. Come and lift though. But you can also stretch out your wrist here. It's a nice option. Looks good. Nice work. Open up your chest. Press those palms back toward each other. Other side, big space. And bring it back. And now let's have a seat. And we'll just go into open wide straddle here. So you can face your friend still. Rock a little bit. Set up on your blanket or maybe a towel. Have your blocks if you'd like. Let's just move now. Some space here. Maybe add a reach over your ear. Down. And now maybe you've got your blocks or accessories if you'd like. Lift with our chest. Walk over one of your legs. And we know that we want to keep our opposite leg the strongest. Lift with the chest and now draw the belly towards your quad. With each exhale, allow that upper body to be a little heavier, a little softer. Nice. Music disappeared. Flex the top of the legs and then see if you can use that exhale to get a little more space. But if your butt cheeks are coming up, feel that and get grounded again. Inhale, work your way back up. And then exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Sweep it up. And still higher. Shake out those shoulders. Again, don't know what's going on here. Go ahead and then hands to the shoulder. Yeah. Reach those arms up, hands into the heart. Straight it to the other side. Lift your chest, maybe point your feet, flex your feet, lift, and drape over the leg. Mm-hmm. Again, flex your legs and then see if you can soften a little more. That doesn't always mean deepening the stretch. It might just mean releasing your shoulders or maybe your jaw. Deep breath in. Use your upper body. Let's come back up as you exhale. Sweep those arms out and draw the hands down into the heart. Roll back. Shake out through those shoulders. Lift with your chest, and we're going to hinge forward, drawing the belly towards the earth. Now you can build this up if you'd like. Just whatever props maybe you have at home. Draw the shoulders out of your ears. Lengthen your exhale. Shake out your legs, flex your quads, feel level with your hips. A few more breaths. Strengthen the top of those legs, roll that up, tuck your chin into your chest, reach that up, and now draw the hands into heart. And give your legs a nice shake out. Slide in one of your feet, and then whatever knee that's bent, rotate towards that, and we're going to move over into this side stretch here. So you can use a block maybe behind you. You can build this up, support your head, or let that upper arm kind of just relax over it. Another option is standing, go towards the long leg. Then come, yeah. Another option is if you can reach your right, if it's your right hand to left toe or opposite, you can hook into it and then kind of glide it under where you can roll that back. Yeah, so just your side body here. Yeah, that's it, good. That's good. You got it, that's it, Barb. And then look up, so you're always rolling open. Inhale, draw it back up. And then exhale, let that reset. Woo, big old lengthening here. Trade it to our other side. Lift with the chest, rock out the hips a little bit. Walk your other knee in. Roll back through the shoulders. Feel a rotation of your shoulders towards the bent knee, and then move into your other side, like a hand on a clock. Reach towards your toe. You can support your head if that feels better for your neck. But continue to think about you were rolling back and open. Let's find our way back up. Nice. Roll back through those shoulders. Let's walk our feet, press them together. You can use a block here if you'd like. You can take the block here and then here. Kind of, you can scoot your hips back further if that feels good. Lift with the chest, hinge forward. So find something, maybe if it's not the earth or a block, to support through your forehead, your third eye. Release. If you are supported, reach your arms behind you and then just let your hands soften. Press your feet together and roll it up, sweep it up. Hands to heart chest, exhale. Shake those legs out in front of you. Now, I think most of us have got blocks. If we don't, you can also use a bolster, or you don't have to have anything. But let's move our blocks into this L shape. And you'll take your block and run it right down the center of your spine and your back. Your booty stays on the ground. I think all of you have done this with me before. But you kind of got to be like Goldilocks where it feels just right, especially if you have a cork block. And once I'm kind of here, I like to push through my feet and then draw my knees toward each other. And let's start with our upper body and our shoulders. Reach your arms over your head and then glide the elbows down. Reach the arms over your head, inhale, and then kind of like a lap pull down as you exhale. If you feel anything going on in the shoulders that you don't really dig, then obviously don't take it such a big range of motion here. No, my knees are bent and pressing through my feet to the mat, and then I drop my knees toward each other like this. But that's good too, because you're feeling grounded. Nice. And now open up your left knee and open up your right knee. Draw the palms together and then release your arms out. And we'll stay with this flow. Just one more time. Open this up. Relax your fingertips. Relax your hands. If you feel really good here, you can always lift your head and then turn your block onto its side. So it's just going to give you a little bit more space in through your jaw, your throat. Or stay with where you're at if that feels better for the neck. And just be. And stay right with where you're at, or press your feet together and walk our legs long. More into a supported fish. Breathe in, all the way in, and then all the way out. You can stay here today for final relaxation, or if there's another posture that you'd like to do, maybe it's legs at the wall, or you'd like to use both of your blocks underneath your piriformis here, or just welcome the mat, or stay with where you're at. Relax your feet, your legs, your shoulders, the back of the neck, your jaw. The body benefits from movement and the mind benefits from stillness. So let's take these next couple minutes to just be. Together, let's take one more united breath in through the nose. And now sigh it all out as you exhale. Slowly start to energize through your toes, through your legs, the back, your shoulders. Kind of wiggle your fingertips, rotate through your wrist. Hug in your knees. If you've been on blocks, go ahead and come off of those. Give yourself a beautiful hug for doing something for you today. Maybe get in a happy baby if you haven't done one of those today. It's always a nice way to feel space in the hips. Beautiful. And now let us roll to your right slowly. And let's be here for just a moment. Coming back to your personal mantra, your affirmation of I am. Using your upper body strength, let's come back up to easy seated as we meet here. Whatever that looks like for you. Roll those shoulder blades back and down. Sweep both arms up and hands to heart. Send them up. And let the fingertips float out and down. And just tick-tock our head to the side. Draw the chin towards your chest. Lift the chin. Chin towards your chest. Sweeping up and back in. And may the light that moves within me move within all of you. Strength and gratitude. Have an awesome day. And namaste.